I worked for the New York City Transit, which I'm retired from now.
This just into our newsroom. A plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
And they said, oh, it's an accident. Now, I said, as soon as I seen it, I did not believe it was an accident. I said, that's no accident. I said, it's too clear, building's too large for that to be an accident. I just didn't feel it was an accident.
It is horrific. A second plane the size of a passenger jet flying into the second tower of the World Trade Center.
And then I saw the second plane hit. And I felt a lot of rage. I said, we're at war.
Oh my God, the building fell! The building just fell! The entire World Trade Center on the South building just fell.
I just got up and started looking around, and I put on something. I found some old pants because I knew I was going to have to do something.
Is that the second building of the World Trade Center going down?
Yes, that is the second. That is the second tower. That is the second tower.
Down. It's a huge plume of smoke that came out of the middle of the building, and then the building just disappeared in the smoke.
Transportation was out, and I was in Harlem at the time. So I walked from 147th down through the park. There was a girl walking down also, and she was going to a hospital to check into the hospital. So we got into the park, and the police officer said, wait, everybody's coming uptown. I said, yes, I know. I said, I'm going downtown. He said, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to work. Working for the city's subways, I've seen dismembered bodies and trains where people have been killed on the trains. So that part of it I knew I could handle. One of the first things I did was I worked on the buckets. And that's when we was digging and looking for people. We were sifting and looking and finding and looking and finding. You know, it's to see them have to cut a fireman out who has a beam across him. He's dead already, but the way they had to get him out, get his body out, couldn't move the beam because the beam was supporting of something. That was something to see. When we first get there, we slept on the streets. I was literally sleeping on the streets. And I ended up sleeping in Brooks Brothers. They had a rug, so we slept on, a lot of us slept on the rug. Within that 100 days, I think I literally slept in my own bed. Maybe 15 days, if that. When I came out, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because people were hugging me. And I was trying to get them to stay away because I had the smell of death on me. I'm thinking about, like I said, when it stopped being a recovery for bodies, for somebody alive, I should say. It must have been about 8:30 at night. Yeah, I would think so. About 8:30 at night. Here we were literally on our knees, digging Some was with hands, some was rakes, some using a little knife I had over there. And they pulled us out of the pile. They said, come on out. They went right away with a giant crane and just scooped. I said, that's the end of that. That was the day of, that's it. It's all over. There's nobody that you can possibly find here. You know? The second day, I ingested some stuff and I just said, uh-oh. I just knew. I said, I'm not gonna get rid of this, and I have not been able to clear my throat since. My voice went down an octave or two. I used to have a nice singing voice. Real nice. They say most of us did, working down there, if you was down there the first 2 or 3 weeks, it's cut your life expectancy off about 5 to 15 years. But I don't regret that. I really don't. I have no problem with that. You come to this world to go. It's a matter of how you go. Do you make a difference? Was your life meaningful? It sure is, isn't it?
He came to me and said, listen, he said, I'm going down to volunteer for the World Trade Center. So I asked him, I said, you sure you want to do this? He said, yeah. I said, well, you know, I'm not going to stop you from doing it because it's a beautiful thing, it's a wonderful thing that you're going to do, that you are going to volunteer yourself knowing that whatever the consequences might be, that you're going to go.
Who your daddy? I said, who your daddy?
Then he, you know, he would go down, stay days, he might take a little break, come back up, start telling me stories, how he was crawling under different places with different guys and, you know, things falling down and he might not have come out and etc.
But no, you don't know what you're doing. A blind man gave you a piece of, you know what I mean? I got to beat it. Don't start that crying.
You know, since 9/11, I like the idea of contributing and helping. I really like that, and so I think I'll dedicate my life to doing this, you know, trying to help somebody. Field operations 1 and 2, disaster health services, standard first aid, CPR course, a mass care, that's client assistance card, that's how to be able to give them money, shelter simulation. So I feel there's gonna be another disaster somewhere along the line. Not that I'm afraid of it, but I'm anticipating it. I don't go nowhere now without a flashlight, because I think something's gonna happen soon. Okay. It just don't feel like being back in the Army. A duffel bag, I don't know.
So you're volunteering to go down there to help?
Oh yeah, I volunteered both places.
Yeah, good for you.
They came here for us. We gotta go back for them. I got it. This is it. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Okay. Thank you. It's the right thing to do. I got time. I got nothing but time, so I can do that. It's the right thing I feel to do. See, that whole house was shifted. Look at that. The water shifted that house. Now that house is down. That's what I'm talking about. That's what down. The house is down. Down. Yeah. House down off the foundation, washed away from the foundation. Somebody's house was right here. Where's the house? The water washed it away. Jesus Christ. Lord, damn. That shit is bad down. Oh, God. And a lot of these people didn't even make it. You gonna have your rake, miss. You gonna have your shovel too if you want.
I need a shovel. I need a rake.
I know you gotta get your shovel. Who said the rake don't talk back?
I did.
You come here.
I need the shovel.
I'll get it.
Shovel it out.
Okay, you pass that gentleman in blue. Yes, a rake. Yes, a rake. Okay, hold on.
It was a rental house, and it just went over the fence, and there it is right there with that blue garbage cans right next to it. It's twisted. It was built in '57. It withstood Camille, but didn't make it this time.
This stuff here, that's me.
As long as it's line. Probably have a jacuzzi in there.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Well, if you're gonna wow, that's wow good.
We found no changes in the lung nodules.
They ain't grow no more.
They didn't grow, so they're remaining stable. Still would like you to follow up with us.
Okay.
We want to see you every 3 months.
You never heal. Emotionally, I'll never heal from that, I don't think, because it's going to be there.
How is your breathing?
It's about the same. Only thing I keep walking stairs and stuff to build up my lungs, you know. So because of what I'm doing, it's better than what it was.
I'm at 108 walking up Madison. 108? Yeah. When I get the bus, I decided I was gonna walk. I get my exercise in today.
I don't regret 9/11, my response to it. I really don't regret it. Definitely don't regret it.
First piece of shit I had in my hand.
Yeah, Happy New Year, my
Yeah, okay. You know, much love. Yeah. But I'm gonna make sure it's not the last piece.
Yeah. All right.
Anytime.
Very shortly, we'll begin with Module 2, which is basically a background and a history of bioterrorism. Module 3 will cover the biological agents, effects, and treatments.
It's more a purposeful thing than anything else. Like you got a purpose. Because I wasn't really doing anything with my time, but now I have purpose. You know, when I'm helping somebody, I have purpose. There's purpose there.
Module 5 is a case study of a couple of incidents that have occurred, one of which was an accidental release of a biological agent. The other was the anthrax letters.
I don't know why the Lord has allowed me not to get real sick. And I feel funny about that I ain't real sick. I mean, I'm just blessed. The Lord blessed me, really. Because I should be in the box, or be gone a long time ago.
Most 911 communicators now have flip charts for things like cardiac arrest.
It's like 3 guys standing in the dugout. Bomb goes off. The guy in the middle don't get nothing wrong with him. 2 other guys die. Why didn't I get it? That type of thing.
We have 2 people that are injured. We have 1 victim that may have a life-threatening injury.
So I'm giving back. That's why I keep saying I'm giving back. Yeah. You gotta give back. Gotta give back for every day you're here. And give back for those that can't give back.